It's been a month. It's been a month since the last stream. Yeah. How about that? Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're well. I am just grabbing the link. All right. There we have it. Well, we're back. Reporting to you live in an area that was affected by the massive U.S. winter storm that transpired this last weekend, dropping over a foot of snow, sub-zero temperatures in the negatives, snow's not going anywhere, very icy conditions. I work in trade, it's construction, it's outside, I'm an electrician, so that affects my work greatly. So I have not, today was my, the last 2 days, EE and I were snowed in together, hanging out, and then today we both went to work, but I'm home, I had a little over half a day today, but it's been a month since I last streamed. I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 since the last stream was Final Fantasy 16, and I've played a shitload in between that time this last month. So I'm very late in the game. As you can see, I'm 73% of the way through the game, 47 hours in. I've had a lot of fun. It's this custom engine they built for this game is truly breathtaking. Love the presentation. Clive and Jill, Sid, Gav, Otto. I really love the band of characters we have here, especially between pretty much our two main characters of Sid and Jill. Well, when I say Sid, it's Clive. Clive and Jill. He's taken on his namesake, but in the story. The combat has been just deep. It's not shallow, not too deep, right in that sweet spot. Really fast-paced and quick. I'm a fan of it. I think it's a great change of pace. I do enjoy this team. Square Enix as of late of experimenting with Final Fantasy. It's how the series has kept itself alive all these years. I'm very excited to continue playing this game. I have 3 hours into it just because I wanted a taste of it. And obviously this game has a lot of people being like, oh, see, this is how Final Fantasy needs to return to its roots. This was the true Final Fantasy. Obviously, Final Fantasy being a huge influence of the Claire Obscure team. I just hate people being stuck in a mindset and telling these devs who work for a team that it's a good game, but it's a bad Final Fantasy game. Oh, it's a good game, but it's a bad Metal Gear game. Oh, it's a good game, but it's a bad Resident Evil game. Oh, it's a good game, but it's a bad Zelda game. You guys, I think we have been truly given so much and so little time in video games, because when you compare it to other mediums of art, video games are still in its infancy compared to cinema, compared to painting, drawing, books, music. It is, video games are 50 years old. That's it. In terms of the new age, it wasn't truly until like the 4 through 6 gens where video games just started absolutely going to the stratosphere, and it's been upward, even though there's a lot of bad things with the industry currently going on, especially with layoffs, the expense of hardware, pushing cutting edge graphics that make it really hard for dev cycles to be quick. I just think the point is we're so spoiled, we're so entitled, we're so angry because the state of this world. People are angry about a lot of different things in their life, and they use video games as an escape. And now video games, for a lot of people that are, I think, a bit miserable in their heads, or just really strained down by the environment that we live in, that it becomes a target, a whipping post. And they blame maybe the fact that their innocence, that nostalgia of being younger, having less responsibility, so games don't hit the same anymore. Of course they don't hit the same. I still love these to death. They don't hit the same as compared when I was 13 fucking years old. Those were the best, 11 to 13 years old, like the best time of gaming. When you have absolutely no responsibility, you're just going to fucking grade school, elementary to middle school during those years. You have nothing to worry about. Your responsibility is, okay, you got school done. My next responsibility is, how do I spend my free time? Do I go hang out with my friends? Do I play video games, or do I play video games with my fucking friends? It's never going to hit the same. But you have to find like a new avenue within your own head to start loving what you used to love again. I have a bit of a rediscovery. When you're saying things like, oh, it's a good game but a bad Zelda game. Oh, it's a good game but a bad Final Fantasy game. No, if it's good, if the game is good, I don't care how different it is. If they tried something new and it was good, you thought it was good, but it doesn't resemble what I've known all these years. Too fucking bad, dude. Look at the title of the game and you said you had a good time. So therefore, and just how I like to label things, it's a good Final Fantasy game. It's a good Zelda game. The Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes are great Metal Gear games. They're very different, but that's the fucking point. Alrighty. Let's get started, shall we? I've had these two beers. Gumball Head American Wheat Pale Ale from Three Floyds Brewery. It's not normal, says the can. But these two IPAs have just been sitting in my fucking fridge since Thanksgiving, so longer than that. I've had these since, was it New Year's? I think it was New Year's. Yeah, it was New Year's. No. Yeah, it was New Year's. So I've had them for a month. It's been a long month. Okay, make for the free cities of Canver. Okay, we got side quests we can do. Why don't we go and do this side quest that is pissing me the fuck off? That's where I'm at. There's side quest here. This is where I need to go. I have to get this off my screen because for whatever reason I can't unprioritize this side quest no matter how many times I do it in the menu. It says you can do it, but it's not working for me.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
The world of Final Fantasy XVI right now is incredibly somber because essentially we've been killing and destroying these catalysts for the main resource of magic in the world. These mother crystals that off in the distance you see this almost the Red Keep-like castle. This used to be the capital of all of Storm, the country. Sambrek. There used to be this gigantic crystal right alongside it, like literally hugging that giant castle, and that blue giant crystal was about 3 times the size of that, 3 or 4 times the size of that castle. We've been destroying things of that nature, which is killing like all the magic that is this resource that we use to enslave people who are able to draw magic naturally without using mother crystals, without using crystals from the mother crystal, are called bearers, and they are enslaved, and they are oppressed and taken advantage of because they have abilities that normal humans do not.
That's what the captain said.
But if you want to be able to use those crystals without if you aren't a bearer, then you have to use mother crystals to like do things like starting fires, drying. It just can do all kinds of magic of they have elemental powers. And the skies are darkening because we have been killing these giant... There's still mother crystals a lot. There's still some mother crystals out afoot. I think, nope, they've all... Here's the last one. The Kingdom of Walud. This mother crystal right here. And that's a good scale. That's a good scale of size right here. The mother crystals are like so much bigger than their largest capitals, their largest buildings. So imagine there was this big ass kind of thing. One right here. One right here. One that was around here. One that was here. We've been going around destroying those because if there are no more mother crystals, then bears will be freed. I mean, they'll have no use for these. They'll have, you know, it will free people from enslavement. But the world is suffering, and a lot of people don't understand what's going on. They think it's the end of the world and don't understand that we're trying to save it at the same time. So the sky used to be much brighter, but it's affecting the rest of the world because we are destabilizing so much of what's going on. Oh, this guy's a bounty out here. I recognize him. I've been wondering where I'd find him. Get sharded on. Yeah, this guy was in my bounty list. Ah. Fucking get that shit rocked, homie. Yes, sir. Boom! Ah, man. Do your taxes. Alright, this guy right here. Oh, no, he's not. He's just a regular big-ass goon. Hey, buddy. Oh, I thought I was going to parry that. Come on. Come on. Get him. Uh-huh. Oh, baby, making it cinematic for me. Make me doing tricks on it. Get smashed. Baby. Come on, give me another one. I want another one. Okay, I have to immediately follow up with it. Give me another one. Yeah, baby. Oh, that was sexy. Yeah, burn, bitch. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. And this is where you die. Oh, he just fucking disappeared. Oh, I've never noticed the detail on their giant clubs that they have other people's weapons on there. That's a nice little touch, I think. Nice little touch of detail right there. Well, I thought that was going to be a bounty. I've been sorely mistaken. Let's get on my chocobo. Ambrosia.
Let's go.
What's up, Bio? How you doing, dude? Let me know what the volume is, would you?
He said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Looks like it's like right here. A blueback wyvern.
This must be our wyvern.
The last boss I just beat was Bahamut. I just defeated Bahamut and got his powers.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Hey, quick recoveries. Hey, dodge better. There we go. Uh-huh. Yes. Get smashed. Yes. Fucking take it. You're fucking lucky I missed. Fucking get in the works.
Farewell.
Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue. The Bahamut, my favorite fight so far. I loved the Bahamut fight. I thought it was a huge spectacle. Loved it. The combination of the Phoenix and Ifrit with Joshua and Clive was a beautiful moment of synergy. Finally, those two reuniting. And I love that they made their true reunion a big occasion. That, you know, they've been so close. They've been teasing it for so long, and you finally get it. Now, the fight that I really loved in this game, just because the music was such a departure from what I've been hearing, was the Typhoon fight, where Joshua shows up and he captures Ultima within his soul, and like in a shield, like a magic shield within his own heart. The music for that like Typhoon fight was, oh my gosh, it was so cool. It's all been brilliant. I've been loving every bit of it. The Titan fight, of course, I think that's where they really flexed this new engine that they custom built for Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, that dreamlike sequence. Yep, it was, you know, where I really did like confronting our inner self, our guilt-ridden self that knows the truth, that, you know, we're the ones that killed Joshua, that we are Ifrit, and embracing that truth, you know, was a highlight. There's been a lot of great moments. I really like Final Fantasy 16. Yes. Overall side quest design, pretty boring. But I do it anyway because I like getting the experience. I like getting what the side quest... Oh. Okay, sorry. The stream dropped. So what I've been enjoying about the side quests have been, you know, you get a lot of materials, you level up a lot. I think oh, just our internet disconnected and shit. We're back, no worries. What was I've been able to get like all the best weapons as they've been coming along, so I just have plenty of that, plenty of materials, being able to level up a lot, and that's why I do it. There are some side quests I think that have been pretty emotional. I really love. There's a side quest that is like a remembrance of Sid that I could have totally missed, and it had a beautiful moment with the people from the original Hideaway who are Sid's oldest companions. Great. That was. I wish there were more side quests of that quality. A lot of them are just fetch quests, and you're just gonna. But you know what it usually means is I get to go kick some ass, because I will engage with this combat happily. I'm never. Yeah, I know. Stream went down for you because the stream did go down for like, I think 20 seconds. YouTube is way more forgiving with that. Like, if you get to the stream quick enough, if you get OBS, connected again real fast on YouTube, you have I think a minute to reconnect. Where Twitch, the moment your feed cuts, new cut stream, new VOD, a whole new stream. Man, I have a lot of gil. That's also been.
Wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
It goes without saying. I mean, presentation, music. There's a lot of strength that Final Fantasy 16 possesses. Get it.
I think that's everything.
I love this. I love this feature. Boom. Love this. This is great. Good quality of life feature. I don't mind it.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
That's cool. Love it. No matter where you are, takes you right to them and puts you right in position where all you have to do is hit X.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Clive has become easily one of my favorite
up?
Final Fantasy characters. I think he's great.
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it?
I love Clive. I love Jill, Joshua.
At least it were an actual word.
Sid's my favorite character.
Now then,
I love
stay
Sid.
Right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Sid was
So
awesome.
those grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than
How's the
partaking
volume
in a
been
slice
compared
of
to me in
culinary
like combat and
history?
shit? I'm also really excited to get to Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and then on my portal, I'm gonna platinum Death Stranding too.
So, not fit for consumption then.
I really want to do a replay of Death Stranding 2 here soon too, and I'll be able to because now I can play it in bed
Gives way to an almost violent richness.
without hogging the television.
Yet it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I would say he does,
I
Clive.
can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid,
This is the
might I
final.
suggest
This
that
is
you
the
command
classic
a
Final
party of your
Fantasy
finest men and
protagonist
women to procure a dozen
position right here.
blueback wyverns forthwith.
Cloud
give this
does
a
this
thought.
all the time in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, Cloud does this all the time. Even Noctis in Final Fantasy 15 when people were talking. And then now Clive. Every time. I love it. Then those arms, they're getting crossed. I guess we can start, do some more side quests. But I don't need to. I've done a lot. I've done nearly every side quest in this game has given me. And I really want to beat the story. There's another quest at my reading table. Another quest here. Hunt board. Alien report. God, so much to do. Hey, Joshua.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust, and they will repay you with their loyalty.
Thank you. It's good. I'm so glad he's with us, but I fear the worst. He is dying. It's Nectar the Moogle. The pack, south in Dalmekia. I've already taken care of an S rank. The 9 of Knives was tough. What's the alien report?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
I knew this already. You didn't have to tell me. You didn't have to tell me that. We're gonna do the side quests that are here, and then I'll leave the others out in the other open world to another time.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be
Storm coming, Sid. Chain whipping, always a pleasure, brother. How are you doing? And what you've been playing in the month I've been gone?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but
Cheers.
what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that
Oh,
they'd taken off
shit.
somewhere to play, but when I asked,
Whose
they said
ass
they
I gotta
had nothing
kick?
to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Truly. Still 10 out of 10. And they keep the 10 out of 10 because now you can play with the legacy mode. I'm going to get the platinum playing with the original controls and no bullet drop the way that I love MGS3 to play. But I did love the change. 10 out of 10 because it's still Metal Gear Solid 3. 1 for 1. It's... I think probably overall, I'll just kind of always play the original when I feel like... I'll make sure to mix it up from here on out. I will always make... But like my default is to go back to the original. Just because I kind of like how MGS3 looks on the original more, just because it's... I like the limitations, if that makes sense, while Delta is gorgeous. I guess I just like the colors of the original a lot, how things are colored in that. But I'm going to make sure to keep playing Delta as well. It's Metal Gear Solid 3. There's no changes to music, voice acting, and story at all. So you're getting a core experience. And then they made the Guy Savage Nightmare even more fun. And I really like how they did the secret reel, the film canisters for the secret theater. I thought that was a nice change up. And bringing back Ape Escape, which has been a blast to play.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
I'll prioritize it. Let's go get them. Oh, they're here. Good. But they're going to need me to go do something for them. That's 100% about to happen. Let's just go ahead and go out here. Anything for me?
Something for you, dear.
Nah. Plus, Excalibur's no longer as good as the weapon I have right now. I've been playing this, if you're curious. My wife has been playing through her first Pokemon game. She's playing Pokemon Leaf Green, the remake of the Gen 1 games of Red and Blue.
We're all gonna die.
Essentially, it's the remake of Blue because Japan didn't have Blue. Their versions were red and green. You know, in Japan when the Gen 1 came out, we got red and blue. I'm playing through Wario Land 4 for the first time. Unbelievable Game Boy Advance game. I love Wario. He's my favorite Mario character. Just because he's ridiculous, he's dumb, he's big, he's like an anti-hero, and all he wants is riches and gold and stuff. He's just silly to me, and he makes me laugh. He's like not a good dude, but that's like everybody in Mario is like such a good person, and he's like the only anti-hero of the bunch. So I think he's the funniest. And then I've been playing a lot of this, and I've been loving it. And what you said since we last talked, Chain Whipping, about these boss sequences, because the last one I faced was Bahamut. So I'm very far. I'm like over 3/4 of the way of the game. Holy fuck shit. Have these set pieces been some of the best I've ever seen. And having just beaten Final Fantasy VII Remake, I love the visuals of Final Fantasy 16 more, because I know Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth use Unreal 4, and they built a custom engine specifically tailored for Final Fantasy 16. And gosh, this game's presentation in those moments is so impressive. Oh, but sometimes so much goes on that starts to chug and it's not 60 FPS. I don't fucking care. Are you watching what's happening on screen? Not everything has to have Kojima Productions' fucking quality of optimization, where like the most batshit insane things you've seen are running on a base PS5 4K 60 frames per second on Death Stranding 2. Not everything has to be that level. I don't expect everybody to have that amount of polish to their fucking games.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
Little kids, what do you need me to
Taking
do?
apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself.
My wife is on the last boss of Tunic. Now, I know there's multiple endings in Tunic, but she's on the last boss, and then she walked away from it months ago. I need her to beat Tunic, because I vicariously lived through her, because I watched her play every second of Tunic. And what a dreamscape of a game. And overall, I listen to that soundtrack all the time. That last boss is hard, and I've been trying to coach her through it. Because it's got a lot of Souls-like qualities in the boss fights. And I'm just trying, just help coaching her through it. She got so close so many times. But isn't that great though? I love that feeling when you're like, holy shit, I did it. That's how I felt in the last act of Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. I was like the last 3 bosses that are supposed to be like the hardest bosses in the game. I beat them first try, like all 3. I know that a lot of it was just I lucked my way through that shit. But Clair Obscura Expedition 33 is next after this game, and I only have 3 hours in it. I've just played the intro and a little bit of the first area. Once you're to the main area of the game. The first time that the map, I'm like at the part where the first time when you're the characters and the map like pans out, and your characters, like, it's very cinematic looking. It's actually reminiscent of Death Stranding. I love it. I love when the camera pans out in that game, and I wish I could like permanently do that.
The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then Then...
You three need
I'm
to
ready
learn
to see
take
what
responsi-
I'm ready to see what everyone's talking about full on. And now is the most awarded game in history, not just the Game Awards, but all publications. It now has the most Game of the Year awards with 496 awards, toppling Elden Ring. So I think the order has gone. At first, it was in the last 10 years, The Witcher 3 had that title, and then The Last of Us Part 2 took that, and then Elden Ring, and now Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
ability for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important.
Teach
as
him,
the
Clive.
others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchen to fry bangers.
Bangers,
These aren't
son.
for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
Chain
What are the
whipping him
chains
right
for?
there with you.
Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
You know, I'm really excited to see where it goes. There's been some parts that like definitely stretch on already. You know, I'm like where I'm at in this game. I'm very late into it. Like the last one I beat was Bahamut. Only one Mother Crystal remains in the Kingdom of Walud, which I've loved that. I've loved like the Game of Thrones inspired geopolitics, and also, you know, when you go to, I think her name's Victoria, she explains like the current, you know, foreign affairs, and it goes to that cutscene with the high rendered version of the map, and it shows like all like the current, how did we get here? How did this country become at odds with this country? They used to be an ally. Who advanced on who? And that's been, I do really enjoy those parts. But I have definitely enjoyed this more, even more than I thought I would. And
This tiny piece
I have always been
is what's
looking
called
forward
a
to it.
cogwheel or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
But there's been
have.
some parts that last
Miss
a little
Middle's
too
dungeon
long.
is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts
A
them
lot
in
of it,
all
some of it's
her
been my fault because
inventions.
I've been doing like
They spin
every side quest.
Round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Yo, these kids are
My
dumb.
fault. You should have tried weighing it before lunch.
I know what part's supposed to move and
They
how
sound
it's
like they're
supposed
about to
move.
hit puberty,
So,
or right on the
let's put
cusp of it,
pieces
or
together
just now
first,
done
see
it,
what doesn't
and
move,
they
and
should be
stick the
smarter
cogwheel
than
to that.
this.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so
We put
difficult.
something on it, and the other side moved. I wonder what did it.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what
There
we'll
you
do.
go, Sonny
You
Jim.
tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the
I guess
pans
I didn't
by
mind like the
chains.
PowerPoint presentation
Very good.
because
Let's see if that works.
Oh no, you're talking about the other lore person, the guy who like knows all the backstory, rather than the woman who like knows like purely like the foreign affairs and like the geopolitical stage. Her shit's fascinating to me. I love how it's animated in a cutscene. Yeah, the guy who just has Hippocrates, who just has just things to click on and chain. Yeah, I am fascinated by how much lore there is, and I've read a lot of it, but I wish it was told like how she tells the current like stage is being set and how things are now going to react now that this has happened. But, and I was gonna say, because I thought you were talking about her, I was like, oh no, I just love those cutscenes because that's like Metal Gear shit to me, when we just cut away and show like animations and info dumping. I do love that. But the Hippocrates with just all, just his essentially cards and things to click on.
All finished.
Yes, we did it.
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
I would say make a fan-made video like
Hear that?
her
It won't be long.
Until
like
then,
her
though,
explanations of the
Do try to be honest
the
with me,
current,
Shirley.
foreign affairs. All right, kids, please stop looking at me like that.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid
A cogwheel? You know what a cogwheel also is? Metal Gear. It's a Metal Gear. All right. Let's travel to her. Make it like her explanation. Someone could do that with all of the Hippocrates lore.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts.
Sorry.
At least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid.
Refresh
do you know
time.
why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her
Okay,
studies have been
about to figure out what
interrupted by
Mid's been
events
doing
in
up to.
Calva.
Her name kills me,
Is that not
Mid.
true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
You taught some kids. What's her name? State of the Realm. I do love this. I've done this a lot to, you can just in the middle of a cutscene. And this is something that Death Stranding 2 has now, which, you know, if you're ever lost, you can pause mid cutscene, go to the corpus, and look at the lore and what they're talking about, and who they're talking about, what setting. That's they clearly put. I mean, they put so much effort into the world for this game. Some of the most I've ever seen for any Final Fantasy game, that matter. Goots. Let's go do some story. Let's go do some actual story. Fine, you're right. You're right here. I'll do it.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it.
Oh, Chain Whipping, if you're still there, buddy. I just wanted to show a thing that has been really nice about this remake. Oh, did I not? Oh, it's going in from. Oh, no, that's what. Where'd these screenshots go? Ah, there we go. These new animations in Snape vs. Monkey that were not in the original. I mean, the original had it, but not these hilarious little animations, that different poses that Snape goes into while capturing any of the monkeys. Now, these were in the game when you clear the stage and shit. Oh my god, I did not know Astrobot was gonna go be in the PS5 version of Delta. Such a cool little Easter egg. That made me so happy to see how you find them just like you do in Astrobot. Dude, if you haven't played Astrobot yet, anyone that's listening, I most highly encourage you to... we got day one because we loved the demo that came with the PS5 so much. It was an incredible game. I love Astrobot. What a beautiful game. Also, a great thing that this remake did was now they retconned, and when I say retcon, it's not something that they changed about anything in the story, is this cutscene now has continuity with the Phantom Pain, because when he, you know, all the bullets explode on him and it like shoves into his skin, it shows him like how he looks now in the Phantom Pain, like the same like model, like all those bullet casings are like into his skin and stick. Like it was a great little touch to keep the consistency with the Phantom Pain. I did appreciate that.
First, that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed, but the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might.
God, I got a heated blanket on me and it feels so good.
Skin and I will share
Were you affected
the bounty of
by the storm,
labors.
Chain Whipping? That just wreaked havoc through a large section of the United States.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe and above all...
Prioritize that shit. let's see here. So we need to go backwards. Come on.
Not here.
Not here. Ugh. Fuck. Fuck.
The free cities under siege.
Fuck. Oh, I could have just well, we'll just do it. We'll run the whole way.
Come on. Faster.
Faster. Fuck. And Clive. Fuck. Maybe we'll run into a bounty that I couldn't come across before. I don't have to fight you. I'm on a chocobo. Ambrosia will carry me to safety. I will say, this music, the game's music is legendary, all-time status. But definitely, I like the fight theme, but I like other battle themes and other Final Fantasy games a lot more. Considering that this game has one of the best Final Fantasy soundtracks I've ever heard, its main battle theme is actually like one of the parts I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good compared to some of the series that I think are like Final Fantasy 13. Honestly, might have my favorite battle music in the entire series, but unfortunately, I don't really like the game that much.
Be safe.
You're wanting to die, aren't you?
Like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Get absolutely wrecked. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Melt. Ah, God, gotcha.
Farewell.
Not my best outing there, but just want to level up one more time.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
This thing reeks. Let's get to him. Such a great feature. Love it.
Here's your hide.
I worried you might never
I just want to level up. I'm so close.
as supple as a maiden's cheek.
Yes.
Yet as adamant as her virtue.
Oh, guys, look,
This
it's
is
Final
everything I'd
Fantasy, but
hoped
we say
for, and
fuck,
more.
and people fuck
Clearly, my
now.
trust in you was not misplaced.
It's mature
You
now,
must
because
be a
people
hunter of
fuck and they
considerable
say
talent to have
fuck.
bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand, do not allow me to keep you.
Give me my shit. Oh, level me up. Level me up. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's go do some story. Technology. We have the means. We have the technology.
The free cities and the sea.
Ambrosia.
Run like the wind. Orcs.
Fine.
Then let us be rid of them.
Let me get off my fucking bird horse. Are you just running away? Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck just happened? Very nice. I thought the fight was just about to end. I was like, hey, I'm not done beating your ass yet. Please come back. I have... Please, please, sir, can I have some more? Tut but a scratch, please. Some bread, please. Oh, I ain't done with y'all. Yeah, come on. Damn it. Oh no, I want level 4. I want to inflict as much pain as possible. Almost there. Do it! I want them to feel helpless. I love that. And it's still going. And it's still going. Little dust off the shoulder action.
Clive. Smoke.
Here we
Is
go.
the city fallen?
Let's get into the works.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I love this theme though. Come on, Clive. Come on, gang.
Sounds like thunder.
What am I doing this weekend? I think we're going to hang out with an old friend we haven't hung out in a little bit with, me and my wife. Probably go out to dinner, probably play some video games with them when we're done.
We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Hey,
I
Gav.
seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Hey, it's our uncle.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the
And
road?
Mid.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
How about you, Chain
Is that
Whipping?
who I think it is?
But probably going to play a fair amount of video games and keep warm because it's still fucking freezing here, so. Give me just a second. I thought I heard something very weird. Someone's finally shoveling our condo parking lot. It's only like a total of like 6 spots. It's only like 8 spots in total. It's not a very big parking lot because it's I live in a a duplex, a 2-bedroom apartment. It's like a big house and there's just 2 floors, and we have the entire we have the entire second floor, and then our neighbor below us has the bottom floor, and she's a great neighbor, so it's like living almost like in a house but having a floor rather than living in an apartment. So there's two other buildings of like a similar build to the left, like over here to the left of us, and then one to the right. So it's not a very big parking lot, but we got devastated by the snow, and finally someone's got a fucking like a snow plow, or someone's finally doing the snow, like a snow truck. Going to a buddy's house and watching the old Brendan Fraser Mummy films on his home theater. Beyond that, same as you, keeping warm. Yeah, man, I gotta get my wife to see the Brendan Fraser Mummy films because those are some of like my all-time favorite blockbusters. I love Brendan Fraser. He was a big part of my childhood, in my opinion. Many movies I love, he's been a part of. And somehow we've just never the right time, never the right moment, but we have been watching a shitload of movies. Making a concentrated effort because we consider ourselves cinephiles and love movies, and we're just making sure to keep ourselves to not rot on our phones, and make sure we keep watching films, and both new and ones that we have seen before but haven't watched in a while, because it's important to rewatch films that you love. And sometimes we've always made the excuse of, well, we've already seen this, so we probably need to watch something we haven't seen before. We're ditching that. And I encourage that to anyone playing video games as well. Is what clears your backlog? What helps you fucking beat a backlog? You play whatever you fucking feel like. And I mean, like, if it's a game you've played 100 times in the middle of a bunch of games you're trying to beat that you never played before, if your brain's like, I need to play this new game, but I really want to play this game, but I've beaten this so many times, I've got these games. Play that game. Play it. If you play that game that your heart's telling you that you need to play, you will find yourself now wanting to play that backlog even more. It has helped so much. And if the thing you really want to play is a new game, then just play it. And for me, my heart's always calling me back to replaying Metal Gear and the Mass Effect series, the Mass Effect trilogy specifically. Because after I beat Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Mass Effect has been calling me home. And of course, Metal Gear is always there for me. But I've replayed that series more than any series of games ever, and it's not even close. Used to be on an old channel where I had Metal Gear Mondays, and I'd stream Metal Gear. And that was just a guarantee. I'd stream Metal Gear more that week, but Mondays were always a guarantee. And just been playing my whole life, but Mass Effect's calling me home after I beat Clair Obscur. Arkham Asylum, and you know what? And the Batman Arkham series is one I really want to get back to because I fucking love those games. Arkham Asylum is my favorite one. I also have to be careful when I'm playing Arkham Asylum. I always play the whole fucking thing, and I have to be very careful whenever I touch Mass Effect because then I'll play the whole fucking trilogy. But it's been calling me, and I'm going to answer that call after I beat Clair Obscur, because I really want to play Clair Obscur.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
But that's what I've heard. I've heard that it takes about 10 hours for like it to really, because something crazy happens. I've heard the end of Act 1 is like, I've heard Act 1 is like something crazy happens and it really pulls you in the story. I'm really excited to see that, but that's fine. I'm already sold. Because the same can be said about Death Stranding 1, even though I was hooked from literally the opening frame. But for people who aren't aren't Kojima fanboys like myself, and worships the ground he walks on and shit like that, obviously not. I love his work so much, and it means so much, and it means a lot to me. But it took about 10 hours for a lot of people to be like, oh shit, like, you know, this is damn good, you know, for things to really, and then like the gameplay really starts to open up in episode 3 when you get to Lake Knot City and onwards of that part of America. Just getting your feet wet into the combat inventory system. I feel like, and even in the 3 hours I've played, I feel like I'm getting the hang of the Pintos system, where like, you know, you use this certain attribute enough and then it becomes almost like a permanent upgrade once you use it enough that you can use it as like a permanent upgrade and it won't count as it being equipped anymore. And then I feel like the parrying I was starting to get down pretty well, but I know it's going to get exponentially tougher. But I have faced some optional bosses that were a lot of fun to kind of get the feet wet with the combat. I'm really excited to do more. Again, I'm only in the 3 hours in.
My boy.
Oh shit.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
I mean, imagine going 18 years without seeing what you thought your nephew was dead.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
Tuxedo.
What of the city?
You need to finish Clair Obscur and Baldur's Gate 3. I need to play Baldur's Gate 3, period. But I just don't know where I'm going to fit that into my schedule.
Managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived.
It's too big and
Some
expansive.
in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
My wife is saying hi on YouTube.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
She said muted, but saying
Looks
hi.
like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe.
Death Stranding 2 and Delta were the only games you finished last year. Dude, it's fine. Let me remind, after this cutscene, let me remind you of something that
And you keep Clive safe.
and I said just a chain whipping just
Be
now.
careful.
But something else I want to
Both
add
of you.
besides what I just said to him.
You too.
Evenfall. Ooh, the music sounds good. Oh, I need to change my fucking, now that I'm not using lightning, I gotta change my medallions and stuff around, my buffs. Okay, let me just say this. When we were younger, and we did have plenty of games, man, I had other things to play, but, you know, I was never thinking about how many games I've beaten. You know, games were events to me. So when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, all I cared about playing at all was Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3. And there were other games I was playing that I really loved. And I let those games just be their moment and play them for months, replay them, just keep being in the world. And I feel like we all did that. You know, it is not until obviously the digital age where we have been exposed to how many games other people are beating that are playing more than you, and they have these large collections and they're just beating these games left and right, and then we all subconsciously have like done that to ourselves, myself included. I'm super guilty of that. But it's been until recently that I heard it was great advice from someone that I respect that was talking about the advice that I've been following recently is you will find yourself playing games more and beating games more if you just play what your heart is telling you to play. Do not hold off. Just be whatever your heart's telling you. It does not matter if you've beaten that game 100 times. If your heart's telling you you really want to play this game right now, just do it. Even if you don't beat it, go and play that game for as long as you need to, and then get onto something that then, you know, maybe you're like, okay, I'm ready to play this other game now, or you beat that game that you love so much so that you have it will like make you want to play your backlog even more. And just let Death Stranding 2 and Delta be your event. I mean, last year Death Stranding 2 was my major event, and I played that game for months. I have 150 hours in it. And I made sure not to, like, you know, I was playing like a steady rate, not like crazy, super long. There were some sessions that were like 4 or 5 hours, but then other sessions were just an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour and a half. You know, just letting it be that. And I love that. The other games I beat were like Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Sword of the Sea. Let's see here. I can go to my recents and know what I beat at least on PlayStation, on my PlayStation alone, because I did games on, obviously on Switch. Beat It Takes Two. Obviously, I beat Snake Eater. I beat Dead Space. I beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. Replayed Bloodborne. Beat No Sun to Worship, beat Death Stranding 2. I replayed Last Guardian, was awesome. I beat Miles Morales. What else? And that was what I beat on, like, just on my PS5 in the last year. Oh, I didn't. I'm replaying Control. I didn't beat. I played it, but I'm gonna jump back into that. I didn't. I've beaten Control, but I did not. I did replay it, not in full though. I just, I just went into it, and I'm going to go back to it because I want to do a full Remedy, like a Remedy-verse playthrough. Yeah, there's my most played games. I can't believe I haven't played Rocket League in almost 6-7 years, and I still my third most played game on PlayStation with 371 hours because I, for a stint there. See, 7 years ago was the last time I played that. And the only reason why Destiny says 11 months ago because I booted it up just to see the servers, but there's 2,441 hours, and that was done in first year and a half. I got 764 hours in Phantom Pain, 324 in Bloodborne, 261 in Helldivers 2. I only beat the PS4 version of Control, and that is not very well optimized. Which one's wind up? Oh yeah, I want that. Reduces the cooldown. No, I don't want that. I want some of that purple stuff. Reduces cooldown by 3.5 seconds. Has a Mike Tyson. I was in the first 3 hours, man. I started getting used to that pairing. It does have a Mike Tyson. It's sexy. I really enjoy it. Okay. Here we go.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
I love you, Torgal. Don't. If this game does anything to you, I'm shutting it off.
Against those things.
Hey, you.
They've been routed. They're wearing balloon armor.
Get him up there. Get him up there again. Let's do it. Oh, you are so fucking lucky. Hey. Switch to your fucking friend. Yeah, son. Let's do it. And you're dead. Oh, what? It's because he teleported. Uh-huh. I love it. Come on. They're dying. Who's gonna get the works? I'm not even semi-primed yet.
I'll get surrounded.
Let's do it.
It's over.
fucking. Yeah.
What happened to the Royal Army?
Ooh, nice amount of experience.
Nothing but monsters here.
It's not because of us, is it? All right, all right. Oh, shit.
This won't be easy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I should have parried that. Oh, I should have been parrying. I should have parried that. Parrying is tough in this game, I will say. Uh-huh. Yeah! You son of a bitch. Came in through here, he smashed him there, so we go that way. Hey, they're slaughtering a city. We gotta get moving. A little bit more hustle there, Clive. Can we do like your mega sprint that you do in the open world? That'd be kind of sick if you would do that. I'm making it rain.
This one. Over here. Get him. Hold on.
Come on. Here we go. Ah, here we go. What is that? Load with level 2. Okay, nice. I love that new attack. I do miss using Sid's abilities. I love the thunder attacks, but I mean, I'm sorry. How do I pass up on this fucking wind-up attack that if I just wait like 30 seconds, I can just have a cosmic storm of abilities raining down as I just hit people. All right, boss fight coming up.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Oh, I thought for sure. How about it? How about it, laddie? Oh! Hello! Yeah? Should have healed from that. Oh, fuck you. Ah, fuck you. Yes, sir. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Damn! That was sick. He was.
The Agora, where the city's leaders gather.
Oh man, that was crazy. All right, we got some enough to. We got now plenty of this. Oh, we're mastering this. Yeah, we're mastering that. That's so powerful. My God, that was deadly. Potion? Potion? Yeah, that's a potion. That's a high potion if I've ever seen one. Now we're gonna have a boss fight. Flare breath. Let's see what that does. Increases flare breath by 12%. What is that, flare breath? Nah, we're gonna do rising flames. We're gonna do rising flames. So I kind of want to finish and play so many games again like this game, and I want to finish on hard difficulty on after playing through the game through once. I'm going to definitely be taking a major break from Final Fantasy 16 once I beat it. It's not, you know, I don't love it so much as I do other games where I just like immediately want to replay it. Like I wanted to replay Death Stranding 2 immediately, but I knew other things kind of take precedent because, you know, I put 150 hours into it. But I will be replaying this game in the future. And I'll probably just kind of just push through the story, mostly. And I'll play it on hard difficulty. Because I've loved the boss battles of this game, and I want to see them again. I know you can in the arcade, like in that little mural at the hideaway, you can actually replay boss fights, which is super sick.
Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultimus Rage extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
I'd be playing Rebirth. I haven't played Rebirth yet. I just beat 7 Remake this year. Because I found it so exciting that I wanted to continue Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right away. You get burnt out a little bit because it was just so much Final Fantasy at once.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Sexy. Oh, you can't stop me. Give me all you got.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
What do they want with me? Why can Clive take all the abilities? Why does he have... Ifrit changes everything we know about icons and the dominance, that there should be only one of each element. But but then only people can have one elemental power. Why is Clive be able to... Why is he a vessel? Is he like the ultimate being there ever was?
You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Five years. Five years. Hey, Zaddy. 5 years of being a jammy. We really appreciate all the support over all these years. Can you believe how far we've come? Still a tiny channel.
As long as you don't hold back.
Uh-huh. Fucking get parried! Uh-huh. Damn it! Fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, bitch. Hate this mark. I just remember you got Mass Effect Legendary Edition for $6. Oh my god! DJ, it's my second favorite series ever. Please just fucking play it. Unbelievable RPG. That's $6 for 3 games, all their DLC, with a revamped Mass Effect 1 with a health and combat system. Mass Effect 1 is the most RPG of the 3 in terms of like the customization, the most role playing that there is in terms of like total player expression and your builds and everything. Mass Effect 2 and 3 streamline it a little bit. 2's my favorite, but unbelievable story. You're gonna get so hooked. The voice acting amazing. The choices are so good. The music, God, I love Mass Effect. That is, it's stupid how much value that is.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
I'm watching.
Yes! Yes!
Slut. Fucking get smacked. Get smacked. Yes.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
You're gonna love it, TJ.
Actually,
Some of my favorite.
I wouldn't.
Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Just my second favorite series ever made, though. Show yourself. Show yourself. Holy shit. Holy shit. Be still my beating heart. Oh shit.
I needed that.
Enjoying yourself?
Uh-huh. Bitch. Bitch, you guessed it. Yeah, bitch. Yes. I've got all the powers, bitch. Yeah! Where you at? Let's go. Oh, fucking get the hammer. Get the fucking fist. Get the fist of fury. Get my fucking ferocious fat knuckles up in that fucking teeth.
The vessel is strong.
That's what she said.
My liege.
Double tap. Stick it in his throat.
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
You missed a big moment.
I fear we were all too late.
A spectacular finish.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh. Oh. I'm not watching the new gameplay. I know it's going to be amazing. Oh shit,
Leaving
it's
so soon.
Odin.
Mythos.
Well, not, I mean, he's it's the king of Walud, but he is he's the dominant for Odin.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud. Get back.
Oh god. Going right into this boss fight? We just did a boss fight. I love it. We are a little tired, goddammit.
Impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
Yeah?
Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Well, fuck.
Power
This
beyond
music.
reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
It's off camera. She didn't die, but she's gonna get fucked up. Damn it. Jill.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
Any questions you have about Mass Effect when you're playing it, please ask when you're going through it. But you're just gonna love the choices, the dialogue wheel.
Nigh every sinew.
You're gonna get stressed out. There's some really intense
Lord Chip.
moments.
Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble
You'll love the
carrying
romance
comestibles to
options.
my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill. didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Don't you touch her.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear
I
the whole
already
way
know
off.
what we have to do. It's already telling
You have
me.
an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Get to the hideaway. Come on.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
New items, huh? New crafting recipes. I must know.
Still alive, are you?
Yes.
Go on then.
No, I don't want to do that.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're robbing me blind, you know.
Let's not be greedy now. It'd better all be here. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Let's see. What you got, bud?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Well, I can make this rune blade +1. That's even better. Yeah, it's I'm gonna keep buying the best shit I can have. It's a pretty cool blade, honestly. Oh, we got a new keepsake. There's a lot of those. Why is there so many? I understand. Not yet.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to guide you in your search.
Paul said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
We got some even more. Yes, Nectar. Got a new one. I've done over half of them, but I want to beat the game.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least
I did only had
As for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins.
Hey!
The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things,
thank you for the $5 donation by Man with 1005 Holds. It's good to see you, man. How have you been? Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. It says, yeah, keep up with the streaming. I appreciate that, man. The week's going good. Staying warm. Hope you're staying warm if you were affected by that crazy winter storm that just swept the nation. What's up, Kurtz? I have small PP. Love you all. Love you too, dude. How you doing, man? Okay, I'm pulling up that top 25 list. Okay, what you've beaten. You beat last year Donkey Kong Bonanza. Was this ranking how you like them, or was this just in order? Donkey Kong Bonanza, Silk Song, Control Ultimate Edition, Doom. Ooh, Doom 2016. I've never beaten Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game, and I have never beaten it. Never played its sequel. Metroid Prime 4, Tears of the Kingdom. I have yet to play Spider-Man 2. I just beat Miles Morales last year, so I will be getting to that. Pokemon Shield, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Inside. Oh my god, I need to play Inside. That is an indie game I have to play. Kojima loved that game. And Super Mario RPG. Oh, you rank them. You're doing great. Relaxing on my day off. Forgot you also stream on YouTube. Glad I found you. Hey, that's why we got 2 streams going up. Twitch and vertically on horizontal on Twitch and vertical on YouTube. So if you want the bigger screen, you watch on Twitch, and if you want the better, the app that runs better on mobile, good old YouTube. So your favorite was Donkey Kong Bonanza. See, I played Control in 2020, and I played the PS4 version, and it was poorly optimized. I still loved it because I will say I streamed it on my old channel, and I was highly distracted. So you can't really be distracted going into a game story like Controls, who is extremely symbolic, abstract, a bit eccentric, incredibly detailed and layered. But I never played the DLC. So when I told you I played it earlier last year, I popped in the Ultimate Edition on PS5, and I cannot wait to play the Foundation DLC, the Alan Wake DLC, how it ties into Alan Wake, because I've never played Alan Wake 2, and I've heard that it's essential that you play all of Control again and the Alan Wake DLC before playing Alan Wake 2. But I want to do a whole Remedy playthrough. I want to go through Max Payne 1 and 2. I want to do Alan Wake 1, Control. I can't play Quantum Break because I don't have the means to. Doom 2016, what a hell of a fucking game, man. I've never played Doom Eternal, but I love 2016. And Spider-Man 2, I am going to get to that. It's been on sale. I really love the first Spider-Man game. I really enjoyed Miles Morales. And I'm excited to see where Spider-Man 2 goes. I really want to play Inside. Nice list. I need to do that myself. What games I beat last year and ranking them. Spoiler alert, Death Stranding 2 is number 1.
Would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Find the missing piece. Well, I'm glad you're having a nice day off. I'm hoping you're having a really good day off, man, with 1005 holds.
If Amber...
Do you ever get tired of me saying the whole fucking name? I don't mind. I just, if you ever want to be called something shorter, let me know.
How can we learn to be clever like Miss Midadol?
You can start.
What games you been playing, man? I'm always curious.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
It's never the first place you look. That's the nearest.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
I need to play Inside and Limbo. I'm pretty sure those are like the same developers, those two indie games.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this.
Pronounce Mono. Mono.
I wonder if it was Mid's.
Cocoon, is that their other game?
What's this tucked inside it?
Midadol, I know you'll... We'll see if I can talk as deeply as Sid. Midadol. I know you like your riddle. And that dude has an impossibly low voice. I love the actor. He's great in a lot of things he plays in. He has like the deepest voice ever, and it's like butter in your ears. I'm trying to save so I can play Claire's after I beat this game. I've never, I'm loving Final Fantasy 16. That's my next game. This is my next game. I have to smoke packs. I have to smoke entire cartons for weeks on end. I would have more time to play video games on Fridays, but Friday nights belong to this game every Friday with a lazy pecker who's in the Twitch chat. That's Kurtz and TJ. It's 261 hours on. So think of every Friday you combine that. And sometimes, other days on the weekend as well, but guaranteed on a Friday. This is one of my favorite multiplayer experiences. I'm not really even much of a multiplayer gamer. And it's not even really multiplayer because it's all PvE. It's still like a single player experience for me, but with friends. That voice actor needs a raise. Fantastic. I wonder which Sid smoked more, 7 or this one. I would say this one. I know you like your, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so in choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, dearest daughter, dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck, Sid.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
All right, Otto. What we got, bud?
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus?
Mid's first opus was Mid.
Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been.
By the way, I say that unironically. I don't think I've ever used Mid. I don't think I've ever used the slang, the term Mid, in a unironic way. I fucking hate that word.
You surprised us all. Not least
I think it has made people dumber, and I'm not even kidding. I think that fucking word has made people. I think it's dumbed people down.
Something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
That's one heavy sack you got there, brother. Away, kids!
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Hey, don't do that! Clive, do something! Oh. Never mind. As he crosses his arms.
See?
I'm washing my hands of the situation.
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
You little shits broke it.
How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
It started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
What is this? What thing? Oh.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Kind of always scares me. Oh, they never. Yeah, Otto wasn't at that hideout, at the original hideaway. So this is the original hideaway
the two I
theme.
was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes.
Yeah,
left.
Mono, it's
He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk.
I've liked the
before
change of,
commandeering
like,
one of his
you know, the
dinghies.
party is just you
Should we go
control
after
pretty
him?
much one person and then your dog, while the other NPCs will just automatically attack. Just more of this, you know, almost hack and slash DMC inspired gameplay coming from Clive alone. I think it's sick. It's been a lot of fun.
The Prince's Keepers.
With some of the best
He's
boss
free to
fights
do
in
as
the
he
entire
sees fit.
series.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Try to stay alive, eh?
Don't waste here. The further the flagship sails, I have to get back.
I understand that there's a quest nearby, but I need to get going. I think it's a good choice, and I'm just, hey, listen, this is the cynic in me. So, number one, it's a big change. People don't like change, and it takes, you know, sometimes it takes years. It can take multiple, like, a decade and a half for people to come around to a certain video game, or a different audience, a different set of eyes on it years later. But it's just change. It was a lot of change. And listen, and this comes from the team that made a lot of the dev team of Final Fantasy XVI were people that made Final Fantasy Tactics. And guess what Tactics was? That was a huge change up. I know it's not a flagship title technically, and not a numbered and not a, you know, a numbered entry, but Final Fantasy Tactics is beloved and one of the most popular Final Fantasy games there is among the fan base, and that's a tactical RPG, more like, you know, something like Fire Emblem. And so don't be surprised when those guys do something different to the Final Fantasy franchise and adding something brand new and bringing in, I think they brought in one of the combat designers of the DMC franchise. Funny enough, Devil May Cry has I think it was like one of the combat designers like helped with Final Fantasy 16's combat, and then one of the lead animators in like cinematics, like the choreography and combat in Death Stranding 2, like the really like crazy, like the fight scenes in Death Stranding 2 were like, you know, Tomorrow does her crazy stuff, the red, and you know, the red cyborg, all that is like the lead choreographed animator of Devil May Cry. So that's why those cutscenes, like during the combat, look so good. Now, like of course, Kojima directed like how it looked, but the choreography, how the fights happen, how they look, that was a DMC developer. Yeah, we're gonna continue with the story, just like our ride in MGS2. Massive change, but now look at a massive change for the series, and people weren't expecting it, but now look at MGS2, absolutely beloved. And the cynical side of me, I got off track there. The cynical side of me says a lot of Final Fantasy fans like the fact that it's turn-based because it's not in real time. And some people can't do real-time combat. It stresses them out. There's people that like the fact that you can stop on turn-based, take your time, strategize, and you don't have to worry about getting hit until you do your turn and then it's their turn. That is something I think a lot of Final Fantasy fans use as a crutch. And when they're put in a game that's asking for them to constantly be in real time, dodging, parrying, jumping around, switching between, you know, the icons and their abilities, like in real time and with timers and charge ups for abilities like that, I think a lot of them don't like that. I think there's plenty of people that was like not very good at the game, even though I don't think it's like a particularly difficult game, but I think this was a struggle for some people. That's just, I'm not labeling everyone that disliked the game because of that, but I know there's definitely some people that don't like the gameplay change because it's now real time and very fast paced. And I love turn-based combat too, I get it, but it's fine that it didn't have it. And there's this wonderful thing where like all these other games in the series have that turn-based combat you're looking for. You can just go play those.
Am I right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours.
And this game is extremely Final
Can we
Fantasy.
catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep
Has
pace
the Final
with her, let
Fantasy
alone
camp,
reel her in.
the magical
But
score,
this isn't any other ship.
heavy
This
fantasy
is the
elements,
Enterprise.
larger than life bosses, huge
The
summons.
world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the...
What do you know about Barnabas Tharm? Okay.
I'd sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I never played Devil May Cry 5. Was it very good? I heard people loved it.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Here we go.
Here they come.
I don't even need any of you. I don't know why you're nervous, Clive. We can do this ourselves. Do you forget what powers we have now? Because watch this.
Mid needs every moment we can give them.
I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind you! I'll have you know, earth-breaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
About that, Alpha, Kev. How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Hey, keep it up. Come on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I haven't done this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting? Oh, yeah.
You forgot about this power? This is why we don't need everybody. Don't forget who you are, Clive. Oh, God. Hey, don't do that. Hey, knock it off. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that should have worked. Mm-hmm. You're dead. You can always tell a story or make a reboot. DMC is just awesome as the father of fast-paced action combat. The only thing I didn't like about is that only. Yeah, I've never played it. See, I like that Clive's the only guy that's playable because I just want to use his powers. And his many, many powers.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Sometimes it can be kind of stressful switching when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Clive?
Sometimes it stresses me out having to control multiple. Oh! You're...
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh! Oh! Hey!
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Okay.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my voice? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Roll.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
All right.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a man's veins.
Let's go ahead and start this off right.
Foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
Come on, come on.
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Have you now?
Let's do the lot.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah! I know y'all don't like it.
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Still ticking, huh? Here we go. Uh-huh.
In your own time, Clive!
Get it on!
Right, run for it!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, I love the movesets. Clive? Yeah, it looks like it. My back would be done. Jump! Nice. Very cool. I have 193,000 gil. I have more than I know what to do with. You alright, Jill?
What do you want?
How's the volume? It's the third stream that I've done of this game where I jumped in over a quarter of the way I feel like of the game. So it's not been a playthrough. It's just been when I've decided where I have time to stream during my very busy schedule. But yeah, it's the third time I've streamed it. But like, there's so much happened before I ever started streaming it. So much in between the streams. Like the last time I streamed it between last time and now has been an enormous chunk of the game. I am like 80% through the game now.
You've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
The Enterprise.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Ah, man. Byron is great. Men of the Fist. I've got a big fist. My Titan fist.
Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it. Vicar of mercy. All this.
Poor Dario. Dion.
What have I done?
My lord.
My lord. Now it looks like a place from Software with how like broken and uneven everything is. A city once great has been perished. You know me, I love some cutscenes, so this is no problem for me.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Took for having a fortnight.
Knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye,
Do you feel that,
Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit. It's the king.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Holy shit.
Great Grigos gas!
Dude, that hits, it's all over.
Barnabas.
Barnacles.
Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
And that's why we're like, oh, it's not Final Fantasy. Really, as we've gone back to the roots of what Final Fantasy started as, was like medieval Renaissance settings, like how it began. Like, so it's a continuation while also being something brand new. It's back to the very roots and also a step forward.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Clive, behind you. It's Odin. Right? Yeah. You're out of your element, Gav. We need to get the dominance off our ship. It's a bit of a problem. Holy shit, here we go.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Hell yeah, this fucking music's killing it. Who's doing it first? Know what? Fuck the fucking prince. I'm going. Where is he? Well, and this is another thing, is that all the summons are in this game, but people take on those summons. Like, they are the summons. Like, Clive is Ifrit. His ultimate form, the power within him, is Ifrit. Jill is Shiva. Dion was Bahamut. So they're like the origins of, like, we're playing like the origins of the summons, like the original summoners. But they were, you know, unlike Final Fantasy where you summon them, they become them. But his Odin form is yet to take shape. I will say that. Come on. Ow, ow, ow. Uh-huh. Ow. Damn. Damn, he's tough. Ooh, get shitted on. Woo, buddy. So close to leveling up. Where else? Where? Where? Two sharp fangs. Thank you. Whoa. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yo, that's a problem. We need to get over there as soon as humanly possible.
No! There he is! He wants him alive! Hold on, I'm coming.
That's funny. He wants me alive, but I don't want you alive. So let's see to that. Yeah, that was sexy, wasn't it? Oh, shit! Come here. Come on, boys. Ow! Here we go! Yeah, that's right. I know that's right. Woo!
She must be here somewhere.
Keep moving, keep moving. What the hell are you? I'm your friend. Oh, you're lucky I fucked that up. Y'all are lucky. Burn.
Jill!
Get her.
You came.
I always do.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
There's Odin. That's Odin.
Odin. In earnest, then.
God. We gotta get out of here. Excuse me. All right, this is where I'm gonna have to stop it right here, folks. I gotta get dinner prepped and stuff.
Can you go on?
I think so.
What a crazy set. This reminds me actually something of Death Stranding.
But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we
What's up,
destroy
Lan?
the last of the mother crystals
How you doing?
and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable.
Oh, he is a playable character.
Not
I didn't know
even
that.
the
No, I enjoy
Almighty
Tekken.
Might stop its endless march.
Lan, it's very good.
Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
I unfortunately am now ending the stream. I gotta
As far away as you can.
I gotta get ready for dinner and stuff.
Trust me, Jill.
It's okay. It's gonna have a man 82% through, and we've been playing for 47 hours. Yeah, I gotta get going. I just want to see where it leaves me off at. I'm just pulling this up. I'm just seeing where actually it's probably gonna have to make me do that cutscene again, but I'll just skip like when I play it probably later tonight. Sorry, Lan, that you joined that. Okay, so I'm like right before her, so I'll just have to skip the cutscene and just go right into that boss fight. Okay, not a bad place. Fantastic time. Thank you, Bio Tuxedo, hanging out with us. Lan for dropping on by. I'm sorry to have stopped so soon as he got here. Streaming for 3 hours. Mono, thank you for finding us again over on the YouTube side. Thank you for the $5 donation. Very kind of you. Chain Whipping, always good to see you. TJ, thank you for subscribing for 5 years on Twitch, being a jammy for 60 months, 5 years. Kurtz, thank you for dropping on in here, man. Everybody came on by. Appreciate you guys. You take care of yourselves. Have a good night. And yeah, we're almost past hump day. So tomorrow's Thursday and almost the weekend. Take care of yourself. Maybe we see you guys this weekend or maybe later this week, depending, because the cold is affecting my job. I might be streaming tomorrow, depending on what time I get off work. So you guys